Hey, what's going on? Sorry, I was just setting it up. I'm gonna wait. Let me do something real quick before I get started. I gotta fix up the title. And by the way, I got I got some supplements. I got my water. I got food. So y'all gonna have to deal with that. I actually cut off my whole ass workout to get on here because I guess everybody knows what's going on. Let me set up this title though real quick. I don't like doing it on the phone, it's annoying. Let's see. That'll work. Alright. Yeah, we all did, Rebecca. It was we knew they were gonna come up with some, you know. Well, remember that in their video from the other day explaining why they left, they talked about, or Qua mentioned that they're gonna go back to the basics. Now, what's the basics? The basics is pregnancy. That's all they've ever really been good with. Yeah, no, that's what you gotta think about too, because she did say like, oh, some other stuff will come out about why they took the month off, and if you wanted to correlate with their miscarriages, and you can go, okay, well maybe they wanted that month to take off just to like have the pregnancy to themselves and not announce anything. Even though I think by her timeline already, they don't not even in the second trimester, haven't gone to the doctors yet, so it's maybe I don't know. These be the questions, but you gotta think about it. They could have mentioned it in the other one, but they didn't. Why? Because, well, more clickbait. Yeah, pregnant in June is it's the it's just crazy. It's that month or whatever, you know. You know, it's not that crazy because you like they planned it. They've been planning it from it. It's not just a miracle. Miracles don't happen like that. She was literally told that she couldn't sustain a pregnancy by her infertility specialist. These are her words. They're there. Let me scroll up real quick. Okay. What's up, Carolina? Don't apologize. Do what you do. Yep. Yep. But couldn't. Okay. All of those clips showing the positive tests that say yes from the past, I think they are from this pregnancy, and she was acting like they were from all the miscarriages. No, exactly. That's what my wife was saying too. Yeah, again, sorry about the food and chewing, but you can just call this a mukbang or something. Yeah, I mean, 8 weeks. I mean, that's kind of crazy for someone who experienced like 3 miscarriages that we know of, and maybe let's just say give her 10 weeks. That's just crazy that she is able just to announce it like that without even being in the second trimester. People who experience that stuff don't come out and say things like that until they know that they're safe. We didn't even feel, me and my wife, we announced it to a couple of people like earlier on, but like just our moms. Nobody else knew about our son Cassius until we were like 14 to 16 weeks. And then even after that, me and her didn't feel safe at all throughout the entire pregnancy. But on top of that, we didn't feel safe until we got past the allotted weeks. Our other son died, which was roughly 30 weeks. That video, the description she put, she's 11. Oh, so she's 11 weeks. So there you go. She's not even in her second trimester. A couple weeks off from that. Like, what? Again, she couldn't wait. And then the best part is her belly. Her belly is astronomically smaller than her 6 week baby that she apparently lost. I am happy. I am for and glad, but if This is fake. She is doing this for clickbait, and I'm going to be pissed. In my opinion, I think she should have waited until her second trimester. No, agreed, and that's just based from, you know, coming from me, someone who's lost a child. That's what you do, especially when you have the struggles she apparently had. You don't just announce it like that. And if she is pregnant, that's fine. I'm not wishing bad on her pregnancy. Have a healthy kid. Don't want anything bad to happen to the kid. Nothing. But this just goes to show that the miscarriages, infertility from before were horseshit. I mean, she says she's been trying for over a year. No, that's not true at all. We can literally prove that she hasn't. In fact, if you backtrack and just look at her stuff, or look at the things that she pushed out in her words, basically she only really tried for 2 to 3 months, and then self-claimed secondary infertility. By the way, I'm on supplements, caffeine, so I'm all jacked out right now. So that's why I'm talking over myself. Yeah, I mean, you gotta think about it. Like, hey Jess, you don't even know it could be another miscarriage story, but probably not. I think this is gonna be the real one, because you got Qual said in the video that they're going back to the basics. The basics to them is pregnancy clickbait. They're shoving this infertility and scar tissue crap off into the wind and forget. I wouldn't I wouldn't be surprised if they scrub it from their channel. But we already have it. We can prove it. I have the clips. It's there. A baby is always a blessing, and I really hope this takes them down a notch and they really start putting the kids first and stop spending so much. Yeah, no, they're not gonna stop. They'll continue on. They're gonna continue on. They're gonna continue on with the same crap. You're gonna get all this other clickbait about baby stuff and pregnancy stuff and whatever. They need, again, you gotta remember, they want to go back to the basics. They want to go back to vlogging. Obviously, by the Why We Left video, it didn't do anything. And then their new vlog, it didn't do anything. It shows that people don't really care. Now, you know, of course, people care about babies, so they're gonna get more clicks with that. If they want to come back, or it's not even that they come back. It's a very short fuse. They're going to get their a lot of views for how much pregnancy clickbait and baby clickbait they can get, but eventually, much like OK Baby, it's gonna go off into the wind, and then they're gonna have to figure something else out. They're just trying to milk it as long as possible. They decided to do this because they need a baby to save their channel, but they literally clickbaited leaving YouTube when they sold their house. They basically said, you know, saying goodbye or whatever. It looked like they were leaving YouTube, and it didn't get as many views as it should have. The baby won't save their channel. But they're trying. They tried every other avenue except the baby, and now they're trying the baby. Yeah. I think the pregnancy is going to be real. I'm thinking they're going to come up with a miscarriage. I think they're going to shove all that stuff into the wind because it was all money. I hope Karen has a healthy pregnancy and there's nothing wrong with the baby. We ain't wishing for bad shit out here. Yeah, again, they could have mentioned in the other video, but they're going to save it. Again, they're going to push out, do the typical tactics. You know, they talk about, oh, it's new. We're going to start something new. And, you know, same old shit. By the way, the reason I'm doing this live right now is because I don't know when I'll get because I'm going to make a video on this situation because I have a lot to say, and I just figure I'd come on here and we can rant, whatever. But I'm going to make a video on this situation, but I still have my part 2 to the Why We Left video to record, which after this live, I'll probably go record that because, yeah, I want to like get that out. But I just wanted to hop on here. Literally stopped mid-pump because of this crap. A lot of people called it though. They need to actually parent the 3 boys. Babies are a blessing, but some people don't deserve to continue to have kids when they neglect the ones they already have. Well, not to mention, the people who have faked infertility and miscarriages don't deserve any form of happiness. Although, if they're unhappy, then their kids are unhappy, and I'm not for that. Like, I want their kids to be healthy and happy and have everything they need, you know, to have a good life. But that can also be provided without the tactics that they use. You know, it's so funny how they went on about how their investor screwed them over, basically. Yet they're gonna come back on here and milk children, milk a pregnancy. Of course, they're having a baby when Jackson and Landon will both be at school, so she doesn't have to do anything for them anymore. Yep, true. I don't want to say anything bad. If she's pregnant, then wow, great. But if she isn't, that's just fucked up. Like, who would do such a thing? When I was pregnant, I was always scared of losing my baby. Well, you know, especially, I mean, I think women in general, you know, they are always worried about that factor that they could lose a baby. Sorry, that they could lose a baby. There's peppers in that salad. But women are worried about losing a baby just in general, and that's understandable. But then when a woman actually loses a baby, that is amped up like 100,000%. So it just, so her posting it if she's only 11 weeks along, it just doesn't make any sense, especially for the fact that maybe she hasn't gone to the doctors yet. We don't know. She didn't go to the doctors for infertility and miscarriages. And how does she know if she recorded her pregnancy test? She did a reaction to it, but she says she doesn't want to get too excited. Yet she does about going to get her blood work. You know, what happened to the blood work? Where's that at? She'll have to say goodbye to laying in bed all day long. Yeah. Well, no, she can still do that while while she's pregnant, and then while when the baby's early on. But eventually, yeah. No, you're right. But you know, let's be real here. Karen's Karen's going to do, and you know, there's rumors about the kick-ass stuff about kick-ass going down. For one, how's Karen gonna do kick-ass? All her cronies claim that she works at kick-ass, even though even though she literally stated she only worked there like, I think like, what was it? Oh yeah, it was like once a week on every Tuesday, and it was probably just like a 20-minute meeting, and that was it. So she actually didn't really work there, but what's going to happen with Kick-Ass? I mean, like I said, there's those rumors that's going down. Hence why they're throwing out these 75% off sales. Like, they're not that generous. They've never been that generous. They're trying to liquidate everything because Kick-Ass is probably going bye-bye. That's what it looks like. But now she has nothing. Karen is going to go back, and Qual too, or they're both going back to what they have done best and to what has always worked, which is vlogging, editing, and having babies. That's it. But they're also the same people. You know, they say we're going to go back to the basics, but they're also the same people who said don't put all your eggs in one basket. Yet when they reached out of their vlogging basket, they failed on every form. You know, Qual is real estate, but I wouldn't say it's a successful real estate because it's not his full-time job. It's a hobby to him. Vlogging has always been it. Period. Karen has only been successful with pregnancy, but that's not even success. That's just getting pregnant and having a baby. It is a process. It can be a hard process, and you know, kids are insane. I would know. My son is like 16 months now, and he drives us up the wall. But that is not success as in owning a business or anything like that. But they compare that to that. It's just so odd. All right, let me scroll back up. They only posted it because they didn't get as many views as they wanted on the rearound video they posted the other day. Absolutely. Well, I mean, they were planning to post it anyways. Back to the basics, like I said. But, but I'm pretty sure they were like, whoa, they didn't get as many views. And their vlogs are still, like, their actual vlogs are just lower than ever. They're going to get more views now because Karen's pregnant and the little cronies are going to want it. But the views aren't going to be what they expect because they've tried every avenue up and down and nothing has worked. Every child every child is a blessing, but I feel like she's putting her and the baby's life in danger because of all of her scarring. Well, yeah, no, and that's a great point. And that's what, again, I'm going to make a video on this, but basically, you know, she had this really, really bad adhesions and scar tissue damage from having or having Sutton, which apparently caused all the infertility and the miscarriages she had, right? So, so how that she never even mentioned that. She just mentioned her infertility and miscarriage, but she never talked about her adhesions and scar tissue. That just went away. So, and she's talking about a miracle. Miracles don't happen like that. She was told by a doctor that, or by an infertility specialist, that she wouldn't be able to have any more children or sustain a pregnancy anymore. She was told this. She never actually went in, and we all, that's how we know, all know it's garbage, but we're going by her words. She said these words. And she's on a miracle, and she's not, she goes, oh well, I don't want to get too excited. She would be, she would be just, I don't even know, she would be just so utterly her, pale, because she would be so scared and frightened that she's pregnant, and she never went to the doctors, and the doctors told her she's not going to sustain the pregnancy, and yet she's so willing to post a pregnancy announcement video before anything. So even so, just think about this. Somebody who loses children the way she apparently did would have never posted an announcement probably until that baby was born, or until she was extremely noticeable, because she would be worried about losing the baby. And what, you guys gotta delete the footage? It's just insane. This just goes to show that we were right about everything, even though we already knew that because we proved it all. But this really is just the proof that she never went through anything. She'll keep on going on about it, but she doesn't know what it's like. Koala doesn't know what it's like to actually lose a child. All right. How do you know she's pregnant? Well, she said so. That's what it is. I mean, we don't know for sure. She could be lying because she's a liar, but they probably are, because they need something to trickle back on. If they're only going to focus on vlogs, they need this because they have nothing else, but it won't work. How do you think Jackson is going to do in school? He literally has never really interacted with kids. I mean, I don't really know. I mean, it could just be like antisocial, like Karen, you know? So, shy, I don't know. Maybe they just need to stop pulling their kids out of school. They actually might keep them in school though if she's pregnant. Yeah, that's why said Patricia that her her kick-ass is like extremely like big sales. 75% off, 60% off. It was like 75 the other day. They're like liquidating everything. Either they paid off their investor or because kick-ass is going down. One or two. Well, how many miscarriages has she had at last count? Yeah. So, as like recorded would be like three. There was the December one, which is a chemical pregnancy, but she considers it a miscarriage. It's her own words. And also, like, personally, me and my wife and other people do consider a chemical pregnancy a form of miscarriage because it is. And then there's the May miscarriage, and then there's the June miscarriage. So we have three recorded, but we also have a screenshot from her late last year saying that she had other miscarriages that she didn't talk about, which is weird. But she talked, but they're not recorded, but she said that she had multiple miscarriages that weren't recorded. So that means that she could have 10 for all we know, you know? And then when were they? It doesn't make any sense because they were completely fine in the vlogs. You would think that somebody who just keeps losing babies left and right like that all year long wouldn't be able to, you know, keep that smile up, keep that fake smile up too, you know? I just commented on your video and said they're probably doing IVF. That's expensive, so we'll see about that. Yeah, but everything is 6%. Each C-section gets more dangerous. Yeah, and she literally said that her her scar tissue and adhesions were really bad, and she needed to get surgery. She said her next steps were surgery, and that's not even guaranteed. When you have surgery, and that's not even guaranteed that you can even have another baby. But she said those were her next steps, not to have another baby. And then she was gonna go on throughout this whole pregnancy, going, "Oh, I'm scared. Hopefully nothing happens to my baby. Miracles happen. Blah blah blah." But that doesn't make any sense to what she said. I wonder how Karen's sister feels. Their mom has been catering to Karen and her kids all for these years. Just don't. Well, usually when people have usually when parents have a favorite, the siblings have some form of resentment. I don't know. Karen's the brat of the family for sure, though. She didn't have a DNC to clean out, but she'll say it now that she did. Yeah, exactly. She never mentioned a DNC ever. I can't see her getting up to take them to school or pick up them unless she has a Target order to get, and their school is along the way. Yeah, probably. Even if she is actually getting pregnant, as she says, she's getting pregnant to have a miscarriage because with her scar tissue, it is not possible for her to sustain a pregnancy. Yep, that's what I just went on about. Those were her words. She said that. So, and along that way, after she announced her diagnosis, which she actually never gave a diagnosis, she just said some symptoms that she had, which was scar tissue and adhesions. That's not a diagnosis. That's the product of a diagnosis, or of your diagnosis. But throughout that timeline, even in I think it's in the December Q&A, she says that they're trying but not trying, but also says that she hasn't gone in yet to get exams. So what you're saying is that you were told that you can't sustain a pregnancy because you were scar tissue and adhesions, yet you're trying but not trying. You're just rolling the dice. You're literally asking for a miscarriage, and that's what she's doing here too. I mean, if we're going by her words and her reality, if it's real, it's not real, but if it's real, if we're going by that, she's literally rolling the dice for another miscarriage. And again, she'll be like, "Oh, I'm scared," but it will be completely fine, and she'll have a completely healthy baby, and nothing will go wrong. Shouldn't she care more about being alive for the kids she has if it's so dangerous to have another? Yeah, like I just said. Strange how she announced so early. Yeah, like I said, people who experience what she did and what she experienced apparently was so utterly traumatizing, which it would be on any woman, any man too, because that affects men too. I know their cronies like to think that men can't go through miscarriages, but they do. But you would think that somebody who dealt with that wouldn't announce it before they're even in the second trimester, because the first trimester is the most dangerous trimester. You're at the risk at your most for a miscarriage. But hey, I'm just a man with a man's opinion apparently. Yeah, she should take care of the kids she has now. Let's see. It shows tiny baby in it. Definitely not going to fortune. Yeah. Like I said, her belly is extremely small. If she's 11 weeks, just match it up to the six weeker that she apparently lost. That thing was 4 or 5 times, 6 times the size of what she has now. What the hell happened to her belly? Just disappeared. Yeah, they'll get views for it, but it will drop. Their regular views won't do anything, and whatnot, and then this is just a short fuse, just a boost, but it will sink.
What's up, babe? This is what she posted on TikTok, right? She made a TikTok about it.
Yeah, my wife's right here.
She showed the ultrasound, right?
Yeah.
But she said in the comments, she said, "Just want to say, I know how hard it is to see pregnancy announcements when you had a loss or TTC. My heart's with you always, and your rainbow is coming. When you've had a loss or TTC, no mention about fertility problems."
Yeah. You heard it from the horse's mouth right there, from Paige. She is crazy. Literally, she thinks immediately sell the house, and her mother moved in and don't have room. How much home, baby? And a bigger house, and Or is she need to be spoiled little girl and freak?
Took pictures with the boys this time too.
God,
She told the boys this time, right?
So she's told her sons, she's told Qual, she's done a pregnancy announcement video all at 11 weeks, but she apparently experienced.
She's gonna milk everything.
They're gonna milk it. They're gonna milk it hard, and okay, baby,
so
milk their lash. Oh shit. There we go. Sorry. That better? There you go. Okay.
Somebody asked about her boob job too. Nothing will happen to her boobs. Her boobs might get fucked up, but they'll be fine.
Yeah. She could die on the operating table. It gets so much harder to have a safe C-section itself. Yeah, no, exactly. That's what I'm saying though. Like I already proved, because back in May last year, she had a Q&A and she actually talked about her scar tissue. I have it in my video. And it's the video I did on her scar tissue adhesion video. And at the end of that video, I put a clip of her saying, like literally saying that she talked to her infertility or her doctor, and they told her that her scar tissue looks fine. She's gonna have no problem having a fourth, this and that. And this is literally like 4 days after within a week's time of her having the May miscarriage after the fact. Hey babe, can you grab the phone cord? My phone's gonna die. I'm gonna scoot this over. Let's do this. There you go. I'm on my phone. Oh, there you go. I'm gonna charge it.
Can you go outside real quick?
Where are you going outside for?
Take back picture.
Is he sleeping?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry, let me get this. Damn. 1 second, let me fix this. Okay. There we go. Okay. Is my phone charging now? Sorry. I'm gonna check. Just checking my stuff. I'm back. All right. Did you just call your wife a horse? I mean, she's not really a horse. She's so crazy. I can't believe I used to watch them every day. Yeah, well, we all make mistakes, right? We're all not perfect. Yeah, wasn't that the whole point of her getting the boob implants, so it would be after she was done with babies and breastfeeding? Yeah, that's what she says.
She can still breastfeed though.
Yeah. My wife, she can still breastfeed. My wife has breast implants and she's had perfectly fine. Breastfed. It is beyond hurtful how she has no regard for those of us that are truly suffering with infertility. If she experienced any bit of infertility, she would be far more sensitive. Absolutely. My wife is read where she posted. What was that on Instagram?
It was on TikTok.
She posted up on TikTok. So she's going on Instagram. She's going on YouTube. She's going on TikTok.
They're so desperate.
Yeah.
They're gonna milk every bit, just like KK. Or
Desperation. Desperation. Yeah, just like OK Baby. But just like OK Baby, it only lasted until a certain point and no one gave a crap. No one cares about your kid's first poops. Like, it becomes that, to where they're milking that. She's always been lazy. As a mother, now another kid will be ignored. I think she loves the attention pregnancy gives her. Oh, absolutely. Because it's the only thing, again, that she is.
She's a narcissist.
Oh, she's a super narcissist. But she's like a psychopathic narcissist. Like, absolutely. But she loves the attention from pregnancy because it's the only thing that she's actually been like successful with. It's the only thing that she can actually do, which is fine. That's the great thing about women, that they can do that. They can have babies. They can do things that a whole other gender of people like me can't do. Like, of course, we are, the other half of the process, but women do something that men can't do. And that's great. But she doesn't care about that factor. She just cares about the attention and affirmations people are going to give her. Claude's gonna be so stressed. Mr. Mom is really gonna have his hand. Yeah, I
So
mean,
many people are like, Claude looks so unhappy in the pictures.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
he has to deal with the
yeah,
stress.
yeah. Claude's the one that has to deal with the stress. Karen gets delayed. Karen's like, oh shit, now I have an excuse to take naps.
Now I don't have to wake up early in the morning to take the kids to school.
Man, let me scroll up because I missed a lot of what people said. So, Qual thought the boob job would stop Karen from wanting more babies. He was mistaken. Yeah, he tried. He's like, hey, you wanna sweeten the pot a little, or I'll get you a boob job if you don't want children.
Did Qual have a say in wanting another baby? No.
No, literally, like last year they had a video where Karen apparently convinced Qual to have another baby.
But I thought Qual said, if we're not having one now, we're not having one.
Yeah, this is also the same guy who told her last year. Yeah, if you're not having a baby now, we're not having one ever.
They need that money.
Yeah, and now he'll act all happy, even though he's made it obvious, like clearly obvious, that he doesn't want another baby. This is all for clout. This is literally like, out of all their children, this is the clout baby.
Because they have nothing.
Because they have nothing else. Qual said back to the basics. This is where they're going. That's it. This is it for them. This is their last attempt to save their channel. It won't save their channel though.
It's only temporary.
It's only temporary. Alright, I think she didn't fix her scar tissue if it was true, and she's risking everything, her precious baby herself. And you know, maybe after this live and after my video, whenever I mentioned that, she may or may not talk about, or she may or may not talk about her like scar tissue and going in and get surgery or whatever, right?
She can't have.
But she can't have. Yeah, like it's a waiting process, and then it's also a process to do and to heal, and you can't do that in a month's time. But apparently, that if they told that to their fan base would believe them.
It's an invasive surgery. She couldn't.
Yeah, it's very invasive surgery. Absolutely. So all the bullshit she was saying about not having any more, and she was trying the whole time, the lies they tell, all the rubbish about her scar tissue, well, what's happened with that then? Like I said, they're trying to push it off into the wind. I would not be shocked if they scrubbed it from their channel. But we already got it. It's there. We can prove it. Easy. Slaps. Easy. The dogs will probably disappear now. You never know. Now they got dogs for clout. That's what it was. They really didn't want dogs. Originally, they mentioned, like, Qual didn't want dogs because they didn't want them running in grass. Karen was definitely scared of dogs. Now all of a sudden they are dog lovers. Mm-hmm. Get out of here.
Because they use those for clout too.
Yeah.
It's fine, whatever. Those dogs have a good life.
I see those poor pets given away to a shelter. Well, I mean, maybe they're like a good breed, so maybe somebody else would actually want them. I don't know. They might not get rid of. I don't know.
No, they take care of their dogs.
Yeah.
They take care of their kids too. It's just
Yeah.
they don't give them the attention they need.
Lana is believed to be the least favorite in that house. That is why. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, he is, like, for sure. And they'll be like, you guys don't see everything outside the vlogs. So then they've said this. They go, because they pointed out that people have said that they have favorites, and they're like, well, you know, Sutton might be our favorite on the vlogs, but you guys don't see what happens out of the vlogs. I'm like, so you show that your favorite son is Sutton on the vlogs, but not like you don't show that you care about your other kids equally. Like, it doesn't make any sense.
But that's all fake.
I pray she doesn't have a girl. She will ruin that girl with her narcissistic personality. Yes. To be honest, if she had a girl, that would actually destroy Karen, because now that Qual actually would have like a little girl, and Karen would get jealous over that little girl. Yeah. Absolutely. That is who Karen is. No, she skipped my comment. Must have mattered, just like this fact of her being pregnant. Stuffo, I didn't see your comment. There's times where I like looked away. So you want to repeat your comment and I'll see it. Just go ahead. I didn't skip your comment. I skipped a lot of people's comments. I didn't see anybody. There's probably some that I didn't go through because I was messing with stuff or I'm eating and shit. So if you want to say what you gotta say, go ahead. I didn't skip through your comment. At least on purpose. Your wife needs to know when to shut the fuck up. Men are talking right now. Ha ha ha. Yeah.
I saw him comment on their video from yesterday. I think it was yesterday.
Yeah, that's the people who they hang out with.
Yeah. Qua says that jiu-jitsu is going to help them learn how to, like, what was it? Control a fight or something like that if anything happens or something. And I was just like, you're letting him hang out with people who want to fight other people.
Are Karen and OK Baby still friends? Okay, look, I'm not gonna answer that. I have I have a series on it. I have 2 parts. I have a 3rd part coming later this month. But go watch those videos. They're there for you, and they will give you everything that you need. It's a whole thing. There's a whole other topic. But just go to my channel. It's one of my recent videos from the last few weeks. It's there. Go watch it. Lester. They vlog for memories, but want to see their kid. Sorry, I'm out of my mind. They vlog for memories, but want their kids to see Jackson being the favorite. Yeah, probably. All right. What's your wife's favorite color? Oh. You pressed about that comment? That's what? Green, right?
I think it's like emerald green.
Emerald green, yeah. Emerald green. Mine's like a purple. Like Barney the dinosaur purple. I lit. Why would you wish ill on a pregnant mom? What is wrong with you? Listen here, Anna. No one wish ill will on a pregnant woman. You probably just got here and didn't even hear anything. I've said probably about 2 or 3 times now that I hope Karen has a great pregnancy and that her baby's healthy and that everything goes well. What the fuck are you talking about? Take that shit out of here. You don't know what the hell you're talking about. No one here wishes bad and ill will on a fucking child. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. We don't take that crap here. Yeah, why don't you go tell that crap to Karen who faked the miscarriage, multiple miscarriages in her own infertility story that went out the window. I already proved it. Go watch the videos if you're gonna come in here and be a denier. It's there for you to see. Bet you were the ones sending pizzas and that to their house. What the hell are you talking about, Steffo?
That Kristen H said, CPS should look at you. Spend time with your 16-month-old, not hitting on other kids. Jeez. Yeah, shut the fuck up, bitch.
Woo!
Just like CPS shouldn't be getting called on Karen, it shouldn't be getting called on us. I don't believe CPS should have been called on kkandbabyj.
Where was that comment?
No, it shouldn't be called on us. It's that fucking Kristen H bitch.
Dude, you guys are on crack. Actually, I'm on like pre-workout right now, not crack. But it's basically crack. I'm on crack. But okay, yeah, oh yeah, your wife, yeah. Is that the same person? But they were making a joke. I don't know.
They're being a cunt.
I don't know. I have an idea. How this? You know what we do to people?
Why don't you go get a goddamn life, you fucking piece of shit?
Right. How about this? How about this? We don't even have to get emotional up in here for the Kristen person.
I'm not, but I don't agree with CPS getting called on kkandbabyj. I think it's fucking wrong.
That's what they said?
No, they said CPS should be getting called on us. You go get
for
a
what?
fucking life. You don't know our life. We don't show our life. We don't show our kids. Shut the fuck up and go get goddamn life.
So CPS should be called on me and my wife for what? What did you see? What did you see with our child that would put him in harm's way? Oh, nothing.
Oh yeah, because we don't vlog our life, bitch.
But we don't vlog our life. We don't do any of that.
Even though I don't agree, like I said, Karen and Qua shouldn't have even had kids.
No, that's what I'm saying. Anybody who would try to call CPS on Karen and Qua or any other vlogger, like you're wrong. Unless it's like actually like a big thing. But like the things that they said, if that's like that, it's like, what are you doing? No one agreed with people calling CPS on them.
No.
Not here, anyways. No. At least not me. At least not me.
Yeah, CPS. I've never called. You need to go get a fucking life. You're not making any fucking sense, you dumb bitch.
I've never commented on the KK channel. Okay.
Nobody said that.
All right, but you're saying people should call CPS on me and my family for what? Because I said mean things or something? I don't know what the hell you're talking about. But I have a great idea because this is what I like to do to people. I mean, I haven't been on live in a minute, but this is what we're gonna do. I'm not gonna put it to a vote this time. I'm just gonna be a dictator because it's my shit. I'm putting Kristen. You're in timeout.
Calling. Where would you send them?
Calling now. Yeah, where do you send them? But like, oh, there's this YouTuber named Apoc. I don't even know his real name, and he says mean things on the internet. So that has it based around their children. They need to be arrested.
Yeah.
Yep. Everyone say bye, Kristen. She's in timeout.
Yeah, Karen. It's probably Karen or somebody else. Karen.
Yeah, it's so funny because like Karen and Qua will delete comments on their shit, right? They'll delete comments. I keep their comments on there, and because I like to have conversations, even though I'm slapping people around, I keep it on there. But when people are on here doing this shit and they're just like they just spam, they say the stupidest shit. They think that if I delete their comment, they'll be like, "Why are you deleting comments?" Even though they're cronies. Or their goddess and goddesses and idols delete comments on the daily.
YouTube just
I don't.
deletes them for some reason.
But it's funny when they can come on here and just spam and think that I won't do anything about it. Like Karen and Qual will delete a comment that has nothing that is not even bad, but I only delete comments when somebody's spamming or actually like harassing. So here's Kristen spouting this crap. She in timeout, and they can say. They can come back in here in the 300 seconds or whatever, but I'll probably just kick him out, block him, whatever. They want to. It's so funny though. They think they have some freedom of speech on here, and like I'm all about freedom of speech, but this is my platform. If you're gonna come on here and you're gonna spout garbage and you're gonna stomp your feet and say a bunch of shit and say like CPS should be called my family, you're getting blocked. I'm the dictator, bitch. I'm the dictator. I'm the dictator here. This is my platform. Get the fuck out of here. I just want people to be kind. Everyone has the right to think what they want. I apologize for being rude right off the bat. I should have waited to speak. I'm sorry. Anna, thank you. Much appreciated. Apology accepted. No big deal. But again, just don't come in here and just think I'm talking ill will about baby. I would never. I got heated because I lost a child. I know what it's like to lose children. Karen's lying. I have proof. It's there. Thank you for your apology. But she doesn't deserve to lose a baby, and no one's here advocating for that. No one's advocating for her the bad pregnancy. Everyone here hopes. Everyone has already in here said that they hope that Karen has a good pregnancy. They just want to question the things that she has said before. But thank you for saying that, and we appreciate you. All right. Keep Kristen out. Seems like a lunatic. Yeah, once I see her again, I'll just block her out of here. So, Kristen, you can stay in here. You just can't say anything. How about that? Back to Karen. And I agree. Let's just put things to the side. If Kristen comes back, we'll block her. But anyways, let's get back to this subject because this has gone way off topic. What's your thoughts on Kerne hinting at Karen being pregnant back in May? This was totally planned, and Karen's shocked reaction to the pregnancy test was so fake. I actually didn't know about that. What do you know what that? You know what that is?
Yeah, I remember. I can't remember what she said. Was it on her Instagram?
Was it on Keren's Instagram? I have no idea what you're talking about, to be honest.
I don't remember. But I mean, I just think she knew that they were trying, but not trying. You know.
And in my other videos, not my recent video on KK, but like what happened to KK or did KK and Baby J quit? And those videos in the description, I put 3 links proving that she lied about infertility and miscarriages. So just go to those videos. Did KK and Baby J quit YouTube and vlogging, or what happened to KK and Baby J? And those videos, the description, they're all there for you to watch.
What I think it's funny is just like she acted shocked, or she didn't act shocked about this one as much, but the other one she was shocked about.
All right, I love your wife. Go off, queen. Yeah, she was going off.
Yeah, don't be a dumb fuck.
Yeah, right. Well, it's just funny when people will scream like, "Oh, it's bad to call CPS on the vloggers," and then go, "Well, I'm gonna call CPS on you for no fucking reason."
People have said that. Like, yeah. I don't agree with it.
Karen and Kwa lies. They lie and deceive about everything. Everything that me and Paige were actually just talking about this the other day. That they go out of their way. They go out of their way to do it. They are the biggest liars on YouTube I have ever seen. It's insanity.
Yeah, and it's unnecessary. Like, you could just tell the truth.
They took time out for a girl embryo transfer guarantee. Never know. I mean, you never know.
Yeah,
I mean, that's expensive though. That is some money.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I mean, maybe they sold their house though. You never know where that money went to.
That's true. They have a lot more money than, you know, obviously we don't know. It's none of our business how much money they have.
Karen's glasses really need to go. I stopped wearing glasses because of her.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, not a very good example of what those glasses. Yeah, everyone about the glasses these days, bro. They're bad. Just because we have issues with them as people, their choices and their lives, doesn't mean we hope for a child. Yeah, exactly. We don't want that. We don't want that. And that's the thing, is that I've also mentioned that, like, I don't want anything bad to happen to Karen and Koala either. Do I think they deserve the platform? No. Do I think they're liars? Absolutely. But I'm only here to expose people. I'm not here to kick them off the platform. What I'm here to do is to shine light of their bullshit to their audience. And if you take it, you retain it, that's what you do. If you don't and you call me a jealous hater, then so be it. Then I'm moving on to the next person who actually has a brain and actually thinks critically. Yeah, I'm not trying to force people on our side. I'm trying to shine light, and if they see the light, then they see the light. If they don't, then they're hopeless, and they can just stick to watching another family live their life.
Yeah.
Even though they're like shit.
And we don't even have a problem with them like being family vloggers. People come in here and say that he's a hypocrite.
Fight me, bitch. Hey, maybe it's that Lauren dude. Maybe Kristen's Lauren.
Probably.
Yeah. Why is you Kristen? Are you Lauren? You Lauren? Are you on her? Are you on your girlfriend's alt account or something? If you wait, no, you single. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You aren't gonna find a woman acting like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do sound like Lauren, wanting to fight people.
That's what Lauren said to me.
Child.
All right. Well, we're not even gonna do this. Goodbye. Gone.
Did you block them?
Hit them from my channel now. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It might be Lauren on here.
It probably is.
Lauren.
You're telling other people to get a life?
Yeah.
Wow.
Hey, Lauren, am I a fatty still?
You need to go get a goddamn job, motherfucker.
Right?
Oh, but he has a job. He's Karen Claw's house caretaker. He's the
Oh, shit. I'll fight you, Kristen. Come to Compton. You done now, boy.
Yeah. It is probably Lauren.
Yeah. What's so funny about their friend Lauren is that
Sad, pathetic
he wanted me to fund his ass beat. Like, he asked me to fight him, but was like, hey, fund my airplane ticket. I'm like, so I have to pay for you to come get your ass beat after you talk shit. Mm-hmm. What? No. I feel like Karen and Lauren would both say that. Yeah, probably. It's the whole Photoshop announcement for me. It's the whole Photoshop. Fuck.
Photoshop.
I'm out of my mind. Photo shoot announcement for me.
Yeah, and...
Alright, let's see. They must have told Keren they were either trying to do IVF, not sure which. I remember she implied that Keren can't eat sushi, and she zoomed in on Karen's stomach with 4 emojis that made it seem like she was implying a 4 baby.
Maybe.
When was that? That was when?
May. When in May was that?
Yeah, when was that? Oh, hey Bambi, what's up?
Hey,
that's the one. Everyone go subscribe to Bambi. She gave me a shout out, so I'm giving her a shout out. Go.
Oh, Bambi Random. Oh, that one.
Yeah.
Oh, hi. Taking a while to get successfully pregnant because of unrelated kidney stones doesn't make you infertile, but she used to get pregnant so easy. Her narc brain needed something to blame. Yeah, like you even looked it up. Kidney stones can cause miscarriage.
Yeah, kidney stones can cause miscarriages. It literally says that, and it's funny because they could have used that. They could have used that in their story to actually like solidify it to make it more concrete. But no, they went another route because they're dum dums. Like this is literally like simple shit. It took me just like we spent like maybe like a couple of hours researching everything on my video to make sure everything was like concrete and solid. It was like that easy, but I guess Karen's too busy taking those naps to actually look into it.
I know people are in the comments saying stuff like, I thought the naps were weird or something like that. I'm just like, she takes naps on the daily.
Yeah, she did naps all the time.
New.
Yeah, exactly. I thought the naps were weird. What are you talking about, bro? The naps have been there. I'm
Just
surprised they don't have nap clickbait, you know? Let's see. Karen took out the kick-ass tag on her Instagram bio. I definitely think you're correct about kick-ass going under. Yeah, which is weird that Qua mentioned kick-ass. I mean, she's saying that she's choosing to, but on the real,
she doesn't want to run it.
But I'm making a video on this, and I'll go into it deeper. But what I think from what I observed, Daniel, who was the CFO of Kick-Ass, who ran Kick-Ass for Karen, left based off of a better opportunity. If you go to his Instagram, he's doing photo shoots for big time bodybuilders like Kai Green. My favorite bodybuilder, Kai Green.
Yeah.
Like Leslie Kai Green. And he's doing photo shoots for them. He found an amazing opportunity and he dumped Kick-Ass. You know why? Because Kick-Ass was going nowhere. I mean, look at the Instagram. Karen, they have over 1 million subs on their vlog channel, right? And they didn't even have 7,000 on Kick-Ass, on the Kick-Ass YouTube channel. And even my jealous ass, my jealous hating ass, my envious bitch ass, I have less subs than that, and I make way more money than Karen ever did on our Kick-Ass YouTube channel. That speaks volumes.
Their videos were repetitive, and then Carly didn't do them. Like, if Carly didn't do it, it would have been great.
Yeah, I know. My wife is tired too, Bambi, and she didn't have a good sleep, and she wants to take a nap, but she's here. She's here on the live too with us. Yeah, and then she's gonna regret later because when this is over and she wants to go take a nap, he's gonna wake up. That's what's gonna happen.
She announced at 11 weeks, not 4, if you read the information correctly. Yeah, she announced at 11 weeks, not second trimester.
Yeah, no.
And I saw somebody comment in the comments of it and said something about a viable pregnancy. There's no such thing as a viable pregnancy. At all. You're never, you can say after 13 weeks you feel safe. You never do.
Yeah.
Especially after loss. You will never feel safe.
Yeah.
Until that baby's out.
No, exactly. Yeah, no, that's what someone was saying earlier. That you will not feel like they wouldn't feel if they got pregnant, they wouldn't feel safe until that baby was out. And that's how you felt too. Like you felt better after Cassidy's got past Sands time when he left. But or when he went. But even till that point, you still got nervous. You felt better, but you still weren't okay until. And even when our son came out, it still wasn't okay. I thought it was dead too. You know what I mean?
Well, if he didn't move for like an hour, I was scared. Like it scared me.
Yeah, exactly. Like if our son didn't move for like an hour, we would be like.
Even though I know babies are sleeping in there, but it scared me.
Even now, I'm just so. Just aware and cautious like with what he's doing. You know, even like for me, you know, Paige will feed our son and then I'll just be like, don't give him such big bites. You know what I mean? Even though he's fine, he can do it easily. I just don't want anything to happen. That's just what it is. Damn traumatized up in here. My wife says hi if you didn't hear. Let me see. Let me scroll up a little bit. I want to rant.
They are predictable. I think it's so funny.
Let's see. I finally saw the Instagram post, the rainbow bra and underwear. Oh, God. Hey, bro, I just watched her videos, and top of that, she had the same green dress from the last video that she did. Really?
Yeah, it was from I think it was the dress she wore when they made that video about the house, I think.
Oh, okay. I can't stand the people that follow these YouTube, like kkandbabyj, Ace Family. Yeah, me either. They're very, very brainwashed. That's why all the people who did watch them are on my channel now, are flooding into my channel because they learn and grow. I mean, usually there's some people who just are naive at first and ignorant, and that's not a bad thing. You just don't know, and then like. You learn something maybe based off of your life experience or just from becoming aware, reading stuff, and just you learn, and then you grow, and then you're like, wow, I can see the bullshit. That's
Yeah.
how come I can see a lot of this stuff, is because I've experienced narcissism and psychopaths and sociopaths all throughout my whole life, and miscarriages, and or not miscarriage, but like a stillborn baby, and not infertility, but it's all like one and the same. It's all within the same like spectrum. Lost my baby at 20 weeks. Sorry about that. We lost Stars at 30, and I totally agree with you guys. Up until my baby was born, then I felt I could take a breath and relief. Yeah, exactly. And again, even now, there's times where you still like you need that. You still like hold your breath, but like you don't feel
So
okay
scary.
until that baby is out. And Karen's gonna say that. Karen's gonna say that because she'll watch this video, she'll watch my other videos, and she's gonna write down her little notes. But she didn't say any of it before, and she'll say it now to try to pretend.
But it's because they put up a wall.
Yeah, they put up a wall. Remember, they put up a wall in that timeline.
They
By the way,
vlogged their whole
she
miscarriage
vlogged a
process,
miscarriage. She
but
vlogged an active
they put up a
miscarriage in
wall.
May, but they put up a wall. They weren't too personal.
Read below that other one,
Which one?
the one that you just read. Read below that one.
CPS is something
No.
you joke around with? What?
No.
Or don't joke around with? I think that's what you mean. Agreed. No one jokes around with CPS.
Yep, so true. I'm 33 weeks pregnant and had a previous loss, and I'm so nervous. I won't feel safe until I have my baby and know he is healthy. Yep.
I've read that, didn't I?
No.
Or was that
That
another
was the other one right above.
Oh,
what you
okay.
read. They
You
were
never
right.
recover from a legit loss. No, you don't. You
Mm-mm.
don't. You don't.
Never.
I'm not a mom, however, if I suffer with infertility or have had a miscarriage in the past, I would want to keep it secret. No, absolutely. And, even like as a man, as a father, like I wanted that too. Again, we told our moms a lot of time because it's just that.
Yeah.
But nobody else knew
Yeah.
until like 14 to 16 weeks or something like that.
Uh-huh.
And even then, that was still kind of like limited,
Yeah.
But
We had
we didn't even buy. I don't even think we didn't even buy anything until 20 weeks.
Until we knew his gender.
Until we knew his gender. Although we had a lot of stuff from our son that we lost, but we didn't. Obviously we didn't know if we were having a boy or a girl
Yeah.
yet. So it just worked out, I guess. I'm going to do on actual ways to help these kids, papers, written studies, laws, bills. That's all. Yeah, no, you should do
That's
it,
how it's
Bambi.
supposed to get
That's
done.
good. That's something like
Just like with the child.
DCP wants to act like he wants to do those things, but he doesn't. You were right in your video, and I actually watched another video on I don't know her name. I forgot her name already. But I shared it on my community tab. She made another great video on DCP, and it's just so funny because he'll just come out and say that we're all wrong, but whatever. He just does it for money. Little narcissist. Like I said in your comment section, him and his intros is the highlight of his life. Pretty sad. My best friend experienced a loss at 33 weeks. Yeah, that sucks. Which just found out we're both pregnant, and she's more excited for me than for herself because she can't let herself get excited. It's heartbreaking. Yeah, isn't that insane? Like she can be excited for you, but she's not excited for herself because she's scared.
In this video, which of course it makes sense, Karen said, I don't want to get too excited until I see that ultrasound, see the heartbeat. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
What about all the other times?
Yeah, exactly.
You got excited all the other times. She made a whole montage of all the other times, apparently. Why'd you get excited those times? With all the false pregnancy tests, the quote miscarriages, all that stuff, the infertility. Why'd you get excited for all those times?
Yeah.
Just this time you just didn't get excited?
Yeah,
You're not
exactly.
getting excited the actual time that you're really pregnant?
Yeah, exactly. I've had multiple miscarriages, and if I got pregnant again, I wouldn't announce it until I'm about to give birth. Yeah, exactly. And obviously, you might, to the people closest to you, you kind of have to tell them eventually when you start showing. But that's your choice to tell them when. But you don't want to tell them until you absolutely have to.
Well, Karen also said she wouldn't announce until the second pregnancy, and she's 11 weeks.
Yeah, that's the thing
second pregnancy.
back in
Second trimester.
April last year, Karen said if she got pregnant, she wouldn't announce a pregnancy until she felt comfortable with it. And you're telling me that after all the shit that you went through, Karen, that you're comfortable at 11 weeks?
It's because she announces at 11 weeks, she can milk it for
Yeah, exactly. If she
Or
announces 11 weeks,
7 months.
she can milk the whole pregnancy process.
Mhm.
And that's what they need.
The ultrasound,
They're going to go back to the
everything.
basics. Like I said.
They weren't lying.
I'm cringing so hard at Karen with all the fake infertility and miscarriages. She isn't afraid of karma or will get her. I'd be afraid something will happen to my baby because of bad shit I did and lied about. Well, let's just put this into like a perspective for a second, and not again anybody watching this. I'm not wishing this. I'm giving an example. If Karen got karma from faking infertility and miscarriage, and she actually had a miscarriage, no one's wishing that here. This is an example. But if she actually had a miscarriage,
That would be her karma.
Well, that would be her karma. No one's wishing that though. No one wants that. I don't care if she actually lied about me. I mean, I do care that she lied about miscarriage and infertility, but just because she lied about that doesn't mean I want her to actually have one. No one is here saying that. But what I'm saying is that would be her karma. Don't want that though. Absolutely fucking not. But you would also see the difference in her actually having it. You would see it.
One thing we have to remember too is like she milked these miscarriages like it was nothing, and her other ones she didn't really. I mean, she made a video about them, talked about them a couple times, but that was it.
Yeah, I don't want to get too excited. Proceeds to announce it to her followers. I just feel something is so fragile like this. How she makes it seem should be kept until it's for sure. However, announcing this early means they can milk it, or they will capitalize off of the miscarriage, God forbid. Yeah, no, exactly. Like whether it's a whole ass pregnancy and a baby, or if it's just going to lead to another miscarriage, it's.
No, I think it's a real pregnancy.
No, I think I've already said
no. Because they did the announcement.
No, and well, on top of that,
and Qua announced it. Somebody pointed out in your.
Yeah, no, that's a good point. That
Qua
Qua was there. That's the thing is Qua was there. Qua posted it. Qua's acknowledging it. He didn't acknowledge all the other ones. He wasn't there. And Karen's just like, I told them. You know, that was it.
It is emotional.
Yeah, and he's like, it is emotional with the most unemotional face ever.
Tennis racket.
Yeah, hiding behind this. He's always hiding behind things. He's actually involved in this, unlike the other ones. These are the signs that it's real.
She did.
They even post an ultrasound photos
on her TikTok.
She posted it on TikTok the ultrasound.
Yeah.
This really means they can milk it, they're gonna milk it. Period. Whether it's a real pregnancy, which I believe it is, and their baby, yes, they're gonna milk it. Or if it's a fake miscarriage, they'll milk it. And then if she actually had a real miscarriage, watch her disappear.
She lost her subs, a bunch of subs. She got to 524 followers on Instagram. Now she's gaining.
Yeah.
Gaining off that. Maybe.
She'll lose again.
Yeah.
Let's see. I really want her to have a healthy pregnancy and birth. I just miss how genuine they used to be. Well, okay, and I agree that to the point where, oh God.
Yeah. Now you acknowledge Karen.
Yeah. Again, I don't want a bad pregnancy for her. I want her to have a healthy baby and all that, right? But let's make one thing clear, and this is one thing that I think a lot of people are confused at. A lot of people believe that Karen and Kwa have always been genuine and kind people, and that they just like changed that. No, you gotta realize they put up a front. They literally said they put up a front about being happy. How do we know that wasn't this entire time? How do we know they didn't put up a front for about being kind and genuine people, and then there's just change? No, what happened was they were always shit stains. They'll always be shit stains, but they hid that for years. And then roughly around when they got their home, they were like, let's do what we want now. We made a lot of money. They got cocky. They thought they were like the Ace family level. Not even close, but they thought they were the Ace family level, and they thought they could get away with it with revealing who they truly are. That's who they are. The ones that we're seeing now, they've always been like that. Kwa literally to this day will still justify as to why he, as to all the shit he did as a kid. He still will justify it to this day and say the same thing. They're the same they have always been. They just hid themselves because that's the way to make money. Brittany and Baby just talked about this on her when she talked about how she quit family vlogging. She talked about how she got jealous of other vloggers and pretended to be something that she is not for money. How do we know that's not the same thing for Karen and Kwa? They're friends. How do we know she said that weren't jealous of them? And then Jonathan Jolie from the Saucony Jolies, or however you say it, He just announced that he put up a front for the last 10 years, over a decade of being on YouTube, faked who he was this entire time, and now all of a sudden is revealing who he is. They've always been like this. They just hid it because that's to make money. That's why, like me, that's why people like me who expose truth won't get as many subs as they will get. I mean, maybe one day I'll get more than them. Who knows? But that's why people who expose the truth don't get as much recognition as people who fake things. Because people don't want to hear the truth. They don't like the truth. They want to like live this fantasy in fucking land of cupcakes and sprinkles.
They don't want people to. They don't want to know people are shitty people.
They don't want to know that the people that they've been idolizing for years are just shit stains. You know, there's the FaZe. Like I mentioned this before in one of my recent videos. FaZe K, part of the FaZe clan, started like a cryptocurrency, or was involved in a cryptocurrency that was called Save the Children. It was money that was supposed to be like for the children or something, right? And he literally scammed people to make the currency more valuable, and the day of launch pulled out and got a ton of money. That's what he did. But all his people thought he was the greatest guy ever. And he's saying that, oh, it was pointing the finger. Someone else did it. It wasn't me. But it was literally him. It was his account. These people are shit, and they've always been this way. My best friend had 3 C-sections and bad scar tissue, and she was told to not have any more, and is taking the doctor's advice because she wants to be alive and take care of her kids. Yeah, that's the thing is, like, aside from risking more infertility and more miscarriages, she's also risking her own life. It's all bullshit, but that's the reality of what she's saying in her words. Yet nothing's mentioned about that. Because why? Because it's not actually happening. And these are hardcore facts that happen. These are hardcore facts. And
remember when she mentioned getting a surrogate? Remember? This is like after she had a surrogate.
Oh yeah, she did one time mention a surrogate.
I know people here know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, she did one time mention getting a surrogate.
I can't find the video. I tried finding it at one point.
Yeah. Can you give me some water, please? With some ice? Babe?
Yes.
True, I feel as though when the public saw Jackson, they ate it all up and got big-headed, which is most likely how they really are. They had more to exploit. I totally agree. Yeah, and the one thing too, to add on to them being like that, when early on in the kkandbabyj life, it was just Karen. But literally, as soon as she started making money, and she says that Kwa has taken over the vlogs. Kwa took over the vlogs when those paychecks started coming in. Thanks. Kwa took over the vlogs. Why? It wasn't because he liked it. Karen was doing it. He saw those paychecks and was like, oh man, I'm going to make some money now.
Which it makes sense, right?
Yeah, which is fine. That's fine. But that they act like they didn't do it for money, but Kwa took over the vlogs after they started making money. Not to mention, basically like a year or so after they really started booming off of YouTube, they turned the kkandbabyj name into a business. You can look it up. It's in 2017. So if it's not about money, then why in the hell did you make it about money?
It's fine. Just like they just keep lying.
Get that money, kick it. Who cares if your life or mental health is at risk? Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny. They're talking about how they just got free.
Yeah, they're talking about how they just got free in mental states and all this, and then Karen wants to hop back right into a mental state of being worried and stressed out about miscarriages.
Add more into Claw's plate, but also that person's right. They are going to send 2 of the kids to school, so it's Karen can nap.
I used to be a huge Jacksonista.
Yeah, that's what they used to call
their
fans.
Before
I was new.
But I found your channel, and needless to say, I'm a jealous hater now. Well, welcome to the squad. Yeah.
Oh my God! Wait for the vlog, the videos telling fam and friends that I'm pregnant, gender reveal, baby shower, baby room reveal, rearrange in the house.
Oh my God.
Room situation. My high risk pregnancy birth vlog meeting the baby number 4. Oh yeah.
She'll be like, what's in my high risk pregnancy bag?
They're gonna do what OK Baby did. Maybe worse though.
Oh, they're gonna like triple down like the amount that OK Baby put out for sure, for sure.
Just
for
don't
sure.
Get why they need more kids, especially when those kids they have are just iPad babies. I know.
Yeah.
I mean, I know it's a personal preference for people to give their kids iPads, but like, It's one thing to give them iPads to play on, it's another for them to sit on them all day.
Yeah, and that's what they do.
I know that they do other things too, so.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, they don't really do anything. So. Alright, I'm gonna scroll up and see what I missed out on.
We're not buying our kid an iPad though.
Yeah, we're not even buying our kid an iPad.
He
like,
can watch tunes on
like
iPad.
we have an iPad and he can watch like cartoons on them, but like we're not actually getting him an iPad.
Hell
No, like he can wait for that shit. I wonder if she's going to leave the country postpartum like she did with Sutton. Oh yeah, I know. And they I can't. I mean, oh yeah, I did mention. Did I mention that? I think I may have mentioned it. I can't remember if I mentioned it in my last video or if this video or this new video coming out. That like somebody said, I wonder if she's going to leave the country postpartum like she did with Sutton. No, and seriously, like the reality of it is just dive into it and look how many times she left Sutton.
It's
Like
sad.
before him even turning 1, to go off to other countries and go off and have fun and live her life without her kids. I have friends who are very successful YouTubers. They are truly genuine people, but even they have personas on camera. They are not daily vloggers, but in camera they amp up their personalities. They're also actors, though. Well, you know, and that's the thing is that a lot of YouTubers are like that. A lot of YouTubers pretend to be something that they're not, and they do it. And like like YouTube is a business, and that's
get
okay.
mad when they have expectations of these people, but I'm like, but you gave that.
There's a
You
difference
put
with
that
like kind of like
front up.
amping up your personality and then deliberately lying, or every word coming out of your mouth is just a lie and a deception.
There's a lot of them who, you know, they show how their life is just so organized. They eat well every day, all this crap, and like then they get upset because people think that that's what they are, but that's what you portrayed. So it's not really anybody's fault but yours.
Ash lie? Do you have anything better to talk about? I don't know. Do you?
Ash lie?
Yeah, Ash lie. Is that what you're saying? I don't know. Do you got something to talk about? I mean, we're here talking about this. Thank God I don't have to watch them anymore. I come here to enjoy being a geocidator. Hey, appreciate the support. Absolutely.
Keren and JC. Oh my gosh.
Hollywood show. What?
Keren and JC.
Is that's who your friends are?
Funny.
Who's that?
Keren and JC.
Who's that?
They're YouTubers.
Oh,
They're funny.
those are your friends? Those are your friends? Those are your friends? I'm guessing?
They're funny.
I have no clue, honestly. To be honest, and like, obviously I'm getting more and more into it. I'm fairly new to YouTube. It's only like a couple years deep. I barely used it for a
It's
long
also
time.
different when you, like, your YouTube channel's full of, like, skits.
Yeah.
Like, obviously you're not really, that's not really who you are.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you know, if you're like doing skits and stuff like that and you're actors, it's obviously you're doing, you know? It's you know, YouTube, I'm not like, that's what I'm saying though, is that Karen and Qua, it's not one thing to be like amp up your personality or just show your life and show smiles or whatever, but it's a whole other thing to like deliberately lie just constantly and everything coming out of your mouth.
Well, it's so sad because, like I said, I used to be a fan of theirs, like quite a big fan. Not a big enough fan to have their merch, but like they were an inspiration, like for me, and it's sad because like I thought that they were good people.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like
I
my
really
wife
did.
just
Like,
said,
I thought they were nice people.
like that's the thing is, Karen and Qua, like when I first met my wife, Karen and Qua, she's a big fan. She was inspired by them. They motivated her to like be better.
And then like their constant lies, and it's just unnecessary.
But then things started when after
so
we
if
met,
you guys told the truth, it would be okay.
Yeah.
You would be okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah, but after
But they
things started
can't
unfolding, she just realized that it was all bullcrap, and now she has a different motivation with me, and which is just to expose all their crap. I like how it flipped around.
Yeah.
they motivated. Actually, they did motivate you. They motivated you to help put money in our pockets by exposing their lies. There you go. Thanks, Karen and Qua. You guys are a dime. Anytime they are not family channels. Yeah, I mean, like I said, there's the family channels are insanely deceptive.
They're a whole other aspect.
They're a whole other
of
thing.
YouTube. Yeah.
High
That's
risk
why people go after mostly family channels.
High risk date with 3. Jess Van Bus coming soon.
That's so true.
How is the kick-ass quality?
Well, that chick said, I just
Garbage.
recently stopped watching them. I bought so much from Kick-Ass, it's terrible. It's not a big deal. Just wear the stuff.
Wear the stuff. I mean, you got the stuff. Don't go like burn your Nikes or whatever. Just wear the stuff. Just wear the stuff. It's not a big deal. Carly probably quit Kick-Ass. That's what we believe, and she still wears it. It's not a big deal. Wear the stuff. You know, if it's unless you don't like it and you want to throw it, then throw it away. Bad quality. If you think it's good quality and you want to wear it, then wear it. It's not that deep.
I mean, I thought some of their clothes were cute. I'm not gonna be biased and say that they weren't. I thought they were cute, and if I was their fan, I probably would have bought them. Not everything, but I thought that they were cute. I mean, I just won't give them the business. Same thing with like Kira, but I think I would buy a blanket from Kira.
Yeah. Because
her blankets are super cute.
Yeah. He just wrote, "This was a total surprise." What Qual did?
Oh, Qual did, yeah.
So there's another sign though, because guess what? A woman who experiences that kind of stuff, see, this is how you know that they've never had a miscarriage or infertility issue, and I know this because I've experienced this. And other people have. Is that a female who experiences such trauma couldn't take a pregnancy test like that on her own without her partner. She needs that support. Yet he's not there to get it. It's a total surprise. She can just take it on her own. She's lost 10 babies as far as we know. Yet she can just take a pregnancy test by herself. Oh, no.
Yeah, he said, because he said finally some good news, really, really good news. Karen just posted the announcement on YouTube. And then he commented somebody and said, I was going for sweet romantic nights with my wife is all. That was a total surprise for us. Having sex and not protecting yourself and being two fertile people.
On top of that too, like, is it really a surprise if you guys just are trying the pull-up method? Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah, Karen said they've been trying for over a year. They can't get their story straight. So stupid. Oh, that's true. Like, they go, we're trying but not trying. We've been trying for over a year, though. But if you have been trying but not trying, you haven't been trying for over a year. And then on top of that, literally in September, they say that they're going to stop trying. But then in December, they're like, oh, we're trying but not trying. But it's not really trying for a baby if you're not actually, like, trying full force. Not badass Karen from Kick-Ass. She probably got pregnant by herself, too.
She said that in December when she had that quote miscarriage from her kidney stones, she said that they did a fuck it thing, you know? Yeah. They got drunk, said fuck it. And then she got the kidney stones, and then she said later on, a few months down the road, that in January they didn't try because of her kidney stones. Yeah. But she's added January into that. She said in February they didn't even really try either because she was still healing. Why would you be trying to get pregnant when you have all this crap going on with your kidneys? Yeah, exactly. Be ready for Qual for sleepless nights. We all know who will be up at night. Yeah. She'll be like, I just had a baby. I'm tired. 9 months of clickbait videos. Oh, there's a lot more than 9 months. Because you gotta remember, there's the 9 months of pregnancy, and then there's, give or take, and then there's the baby actually coming out, and there's all that clickbait that follows. But again, remember, they value their privacy. Because apparently a month, you know, moving into a house just fixed that. That's exactly why they did this whole thing. Like, hey, we're gonna start sharing more now, being open. We put a wall up. This is why they're gonna quote take their wall down, and then share everything about her pregnancy and birth. Not that they stopped sharing anything. They never stopped sharing anything. Mama Qual is gonna be busy, and he's gonna be having to sell real estate too. Yeah. I don't know how he's gonna do that. He's gonna be selling real estate with a baby and a carrier on his chest. Day 241 after giving birth to my high-risk pregnancy. Yeah. Kira seems too legit. Yeah, she does. She has gone in front of those kids. A lot of the Oscars stay at home. She has made him a true stay-at-home dad. Yeah, she probably, to be honest, she probably like tactically did that because he was going out just ditching them left and right, and he's probably like, and he broke his back. Which, by the way, you know she loved that. You know she loved to break his back. I guarantee you she did because of all the crap. That's karma for all the crap that Oscar has put her through. And so she tactically placed him while his back was still in there, and now he's a stay-at-home dad. Right before that, he said that he wanted. Right, because literally right before he broke his back, he said that he was going to break up with Kira because she wasn't letting him live his life. You guys have responsibilities. You have children, a life together. Well, like, Kira handles that responsibility. You have a life together. Your life isn't separate. Yeah.
How long have we been on here? Oh, for an hour and 20. Damn. All right, well, anyone else got anything to say? Because if not, I'm going to hop off. And I got to record my other video. I have my other video to record, so I kind of want to get that. I'm late, but she probably added in all the, let me get this in here, all the reactions. Whoa, where was I? Other reactions from finding out about the first 3 kids. Yeah. So true. She was happy. He was cutting his balls. She said good thing about you'll be home with me. Yeah, for sure. Sucks for a broken back. It luckily slowed him down and do some family things. Yeah, you know, I mean, at least there's some good that came out of it. He doesn't really look too happy on those pictures. How many times he said he didn't want to have any more kids. Yeah, it's so funny how many times he didn't want any more kids, but now all of a sudden he's so happy about it. Well, he's happy because he doesn't look happy.
He doesn't look happy.
No.
But he's not even smiling really in the pictures.
Yeah.
Like he doesn't look happy at all. But I'm just like.
It looks awkward.
But I thought your smiles were real.
Yeah.
But now you don't have any smiles.
Yeah. You faked your smiles for 1.5 years on YouTube, but you can't fake a smile for a pregnancy announcement.
Dude, he was smiling during the talk about her saying her talking about her telling people she had that miscarriage in June.
Yeah.
He was smiling.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's about it, guys. That's all I got. I gotta go. I'm gonna go work on my other video because I have the part 2 to the Why We Left video ready to record. I want to go shower and then hammer that out, and then I will post that part 2 video tomorrow. So look forward to that. Just want to hop on here and rant with you guys. Thanks for all of you joining. Appreciate all of you. Thank you for the support. And again, I'm gonna make a video on this. We're gonna talk about this further, and we're gonna slap some more. But
Paul is happy when Karen tells him to be happy.
yeah, seriously. All right, all of you guys take care too, and I'll catch you guys soon. Peace. All right, now how the hell do I get this thing out of here? Bye.